Apparently Rock is already on SmackDown. As of now-ish. Sorry, I know I'm just kind of... I know everyone's kind of just used to me being like the stream nowadays, but... It's never intentional, I swear. I wasn't expecting putting my raps together to take as long as it did. Oh, nope. I don't want to hear his voice at all. Alright, we're here. Hello, everybody. Oh, Drew is here. Thank you, Pierre. Will Drew go on to Elimination Chamber and win that? Will Drew go on to WrestleMania and win that? Hey, Drew, I think we have an answer for you. The answer is... I'm good. A little tired, but a little stressed because I don't have anything for this weekend done yet. There are 4 big events this weekend, none of them done, and it's 8 o'clock on Friday. So I'm doing my best. Got dinner, though. I made some buffalo chicken. We're going to see how it tastes. I really wanted buffalo chicken, and then, you know, Arby's went and gave me honey mustard chicken club, which was disgusting. Pretty good. It was pretty good. What are you from? What am I from? I am from my parents. I am from my parents making bad decisions to not use protection. I assume you mean, where am I from? And from that, I say, United States of America. Although it doesn't really feel like we've been united since 2016. And I will not say anything more than that about that. What a run that Jay has been on the better course in the past year, earning his first singles glory this past fall, and then what happened in Indianapolis, the moment, the highlight of his career, taking the Royal Rumble and earning the championship. Oh man, Drew is brutalizing Big Jim right now. Oh man, the buffalo wraps I've made, very good. Feels like they're missing something. I think I need to get more flavor in there. Priest and Strowman against Jacob and Solo. I thought it was advertised as a 6-man tag. Yeah, it was advertised as Cody and Tama being in there as well. Weird. one-on-one. 28 times or tag team matches, of course. Battle of those triple threats, but this the first one-on-one between Nizzle and Jimmy. You see like the weight of the world has gone off the shoulders of McIntyre since he's moved here to the blue bracket. I think it was the perfect reset and the perfect.
All right then. My assumption is Drew is just going to win this because he's going to be in the chamber.
In every generation, there are those who question the status quo. Questions like, why can't chicken be slow roasted? Why can't I have shredded purple cabbage? Why can't my quesadilla have cheese inside and out? And where's my avocado?
What was I going to say? But yeah, oh, Rock pulled Cody from the six-man tag.
Six-man tag team match.
Hold on.
Just look at the facts. Solo just goes up and moves the line. They don't. We like to talk. 5 years. Okay. Guys, right? You've got your topic. Get the facts. And switch to the wireless. This is coming. Final bubbles.
Oh God, Rock is going to just shoehorn himself in the WWE title picture, isn't he? He apparently wants to meet Cody in the ring. Gotcha. I just saw the Aldis promo a second ago. That's what I was looking at. Imagine Solo did it for The Rock. Oh God, no, he's going to, isn't he?
As your host, I have some rules. First, no showers longer than 5 minutes. This isn't a spa. That's a rule.
Meanwhile, at Turbo, if you share your turf with the host, try one, that's all yours. What happened?
He's calling snaps. So, watch guys today, but. You think you died here today? Last breath when you reach the team. There's no 28. Best attorney in the country.
Oh man. But yeah, I will admit I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous about this weekend because I don't have anything done yet. I've got 1 match and 2 segments out of 4 matches and 4 segments for LAW for tomorrow. I've got all but 2 matches done for Deadline. I've got all but 2 matches done for War Games. I have nothing done on Elimination Chamber. Nothing. I got nothing. And I still got to do Raw for Monday. I'm working Monday as well. It's gonna be an interesting week or weekend. Oh, thanks. It's my face on the t-shirts. Me from many a years ago, but it is me. I just have all this now. Yeah, like it's gonna be an interesting weekend. Worst case, what I will do is I will just delay Chamber by a week because that's not on a timeline of any kind. But I'd still like to have it done. I'd still like to get it done in time, you know. But I know that's gonna be tough as well because I mean that's its own can of worms. I mean that show has a lot of matches on it. It's got 2 Elimination Chamber matches on it for crying out loud. Like it's got Chamber 2016 has got Styles, Ryback, Big Show, Jericho, Breeze, and Ziggler in a chamber. It's got Ryder versus Owens for the U.S. title, Brie versus Charlotte for the Divas title, Reigns versus Rollins in a number one contenders match, New Day and Primetime Players for the tag titles, Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks against Naomi and Paige, and it's got Ambrose defending the WWE title against Wade Barrett, Rusev, Sheamus, Bray Wyatt, and Neville. If I've got to delay it, I've got to delay it. That's just kind of the case, but so we got a plan WWE 2K25. I'm gonna get the game, and I'm gonna keep doing the universe episodes that I've got booked out because the universe doesn't reset every year. I'm gonna get the game on release day. I don't know what else you really want me to say to that. That's the plan. It's not really a plan. It's just factual. So Jimmy uses a spear now too. I guess everyone in the bloodline just uses spears. Spears as far as the eye can see.
This will be for Jimmy Uso. Getting out of the way was Drew. And he turns things around just when he needed to most. Was knocking all of the win.
Except for Rock, Jago, and Tama. Yeah, pretty much.
And it rarely goes well from here for any of his opponents. Kick up and the call for the Claymore. Here he comes with it. A super kick again. Last one kiss. Smilers left McIntyre now in rage. Another Glaswegian kiss. Or perhaps now. Oh, he's looking for that Alabama slam again. He got him to the steel steps earlier tonight. And instead it's a roll.
Go. Oh shit. Drew just takes another L for reasons, I guess.
This means nothing to me. You mean nothing to me. The officials come down to stop that action. Unfortunately, they did catastrophe, but Jimmy Uso is looking for what it is. Well, Jimmy Uso did pull up the big way. That victory was out of nowhere, not just Seth McIntyre. Victory roll after the Alabama Slam yet again. Jimmy endured so much in the midst of that match, but able to rally back. He's coming after me. It's completely up close.
Oh, well, that's a semi-momentum killer. Yeah. Drew just continues to lose to people that are from the bloodline for reasons. Yeah, it's a good one, but it's a far more underwhelming one without Cody in there.
Of course, the elimination chamber qualifier that wasn't Jacob Fatu. Cody Rhodes came out through that triple threat, and things didn't go the way Solo intended.
Yeah, the main event's nowhere near as exciting without Cody in it. There's Solo. Turtleneck Solo returns. And there's Jacob. What's going on with the hair, brother? What the hell's this?
Yeah, all good. But let's keep it 100. If it wasn't an accident, then you wouldn't be standing here right now. Good. Round on the same day. Tonight, we're going to be in the corner here and doing something back. Oh, man, no disrespect. But me and Tyler, we've been running these things on SmackDown for the past couple weeks. So, tonight, me and you gonna run the fucking station. Y'all know what I mean? It's good. You get it right there. That's right there, man. It's exactly fine. I'll be back. We'll talk to Big Home.
Solo Jacob's dynamic is fascinating. This was the social media blast. Spider-Man's everyone talking. The headline read bold and disruptive. The final boss returns tonight. What will happen when The Rock revs his engine on his road to WrestleMania?
I assume Rock will be the main event. Oh man. Subservient Solo to Jacob is an interesting play currently. What's my favorite tag team in 2010? I wasn't watching in 2010. You've asked me like 3 times this week when I got into wrestling, and I said 2014. I wasn't watching in 2010. Hey, Daryl. Oh man. Ordered something kind of cool just a minute ago. I can't talk about it too much just yet, but
For the professional, it's not enough to possess knowledge. We seek to refine it.
ordered something kind of neat for stop motion stuff a minute ago.
To redefine its boundaries. Knowledge is put to the test in every GMC Sierra. Get 0% APR on select Sierra 1500 models. That's over $5,600 in average finance savings. We are professional grade GMC. It's bow time. The Bojangles Chicken Rice Bowl is back. Get dirty rice, slow cooked chicken pinto. Keep your choice of grilled chicken or bowl for free for just $7.49. But order now. It's only here for a limited time. It's bow time. Your child's bright future can start today. Join the class.
Oh man. Favorite cartoon? You were a kid. Well, I'm not a kid. I'm 24. I assume you mean as a kid. But as a kid, it was probably the Fairly Odd Parents. As an adult, it's probably still Fairly Odd Parents or Danny Phantom. Chamber is stacked. Oh, and Logan Paul. That's my joke, Pierre. Damn it. That's my joke.
Now the game will be locked inside the Elimination Chamber with the Scottish Warrior, who will emerge victorious and won their ticket to WrestleMania.
Oh, man. What a lineup. And Logan Paul's there, too, I guess.
Fascinating. Meanwhile, as for tonight, a week ago, Carmelo Hayes was able to handle parts in the ring, but backstage handling it, well, that's a different story.
All seriousness, both Chamber matches should be good. Oh, I'm excited. I mean, Chamber's in a week, or in 2 weeks now, right? No. It's in a week. It's a week from tomorrow.
Seeing you tonight. Got a match. We just had a match last week. I never mentioned before in my life. I know we got a tag match tonight. Oh, hold on. We don't got a tag match, man. Who made this match? Him. True. We're not doing this him thing again. Okay. Him made the match.
Oh. Is it Miz? Is it Mello Don't Miz tonight?
He's the Miz. We are Mellow Don't Miz.
Yes.
Who's your tag team partner? A Louisiana legend. Matter of fact, you just got here. I gotta go. I've been workshopping this Mellow Don't Miz. The audience loves it. Think about it. Mellow Don't Miz. Mellow Don't Miz. Mellow Don't Miz. And we are.
I love it. I love Miz being Mello's uncool, lame uncle. That's what I get out of this. It's Miz is like the lame uncle. Is anyone else getting that? No, someone managed to sneak an air horn in. Always fun. Mello's already tired of this. I'm genuinely in on this team.
We'll see about that. It's next.
Just that's fantastic.
Very unsure. Yeah, I'm not the one actually. Oh, baby.
Just to Yeah, but introducing Domino's Best Pizza with any toppings for just $9.99 online. Your favorite pizza at our best price. Any pizza with any toppings for $9.99.
Yeah, I can get behind the do. I'm so in on Mellow Don't Miz. I am so in.
What are you doing? Trying to watch the game, but my screen's busted. You should go to T-Mobile. You can trade in a broken phone, and they'll give you a brand new iPhone 16 Pro on them. When did you get gum? It's under my seat.
Ew.
When's this thing over? At T-Mobile, new and existing customers get iPhone 16 Pro.
Can I have one question? Did you watch AEW? I'm just asking. Thank you. I didn't watch it this week. I watched it at various points, if that's what you're asking. Oh, man.
This guy appreciates wild caught Alaskan fish. This guy would like another sandwich. 2 for $6.99.
I don't know. Something about Arby's fish doesn't sound good to me.
Bacteria can cause cavities. Most toothpaste quit working in minutes, but Cresco Health's antibacterial fluoride protects all day.
Stop cavities before they start.
Crest. Guaranteed to fit every time. eBay.
Huh.
Snow all winter long. Twisted Tea. Twisted Tea Village Bubbles. Get refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. With 5% Keep it twisted.
For a limited time at Domino's, get the dream pizza kit. Any pizza you want for just $9.99 online. Because any pizza with any crust and any toppings means you can order the pizza you've been dreaming of. All for the dream price of $9.99. The dream pizza deal at Domino's.
This is amazing. It's so massive. It's Earth's supercontinent. Within your own athletic abilities, if you can throw a fastball 100 miles an hour, but you can't throw it for a strike, it's useless. Yeah. Back it down to 90 and throw consistent strikes. That one slick could put you in harm's way, could put the other wrestler in the ring in harm's way. Turn it out, make it defensive, yeah.
It's really interesting hearing like the in-ring psychology stuff from people like Bubba or Bully Ray and everyone on these LFG promos. Like I said, I might throw it on as background noise on Sunday. We'll see.
My whole life. People have taken one look at me. And they probably define me.
She's too small to be champion.
You know, my size has never stopped me before. It's never stopped me from becoming Tyson champion. For my personal favorite, the history-making first time ever. Cleared the ring.
This is a cool Zelina Vega promo. I like the neon style of it.
Make no mistake about it. Never had it easy. You had to scratch and claw.
Also, apparently, unfortunately, Carmella's contract expired today. That's really unfortunate to hear. It gives me like very cyberpunk vibes. Can we pull off a hat trick with Mello? Can Mello go 3 weeks in a row with wins?
And by Fortnite OT, dropping a Season 2, Visual Blade Status Season 2 OG Master Outlets, put your best while you chase that dub.
All right. All right. Who is his tag partner? It's time to find out. It's not going to actually be someone from New Orleans, is it? Louisiana Night. It's it. I didn't know who I thought it was, Pierre. That was honestly, I was just like, oh my god. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was a good joke. Mello's gonna take the L tonight, but that was a good joke. That was a great joke.
So the pairing is LA Knight and R-Truth. LA Knight, who the people of Louisiana certainly adopted the world life. Just as every industry on planet Earth. Of course, LA Knight right now, the business is his U.S. championship. These are all strange bedfellows. The LA Knights and R-Truth relationships seem to have gone with decent. So Mallow and Miz, not so much. Nice start from the young star who is back to win races. Eventually got a victory against R-Truth singles last week. A very long run of losses. Was end up with against the Tower too. A real roll. Going up against top competitors lately. Quick pace early on here. This set. It's rare to see somebody outmaneuvering from Mallow away. Jimmy.
Oh man. Just bought a Dremel drill for the first time in my life today. It's gonna be interesting to play with. I got that, and I bought some stuff for figure creating, which I'm pretty excited about. I got some figure joints to test out for the first time ever. Really excited to see how they all work out. gonna be able to essentially what I've got is like some joints that like I can take Knuckles here with dumb little spot, truth slamming the mat twice, yeah. But yeah, truth getting on Miz's side. But yeah, so like Knuckles here, you can see he can't move his elbow. So I've got some joints, and I've got an X-Acto knife and a Dremel, and a customizer I talked to the other day has done this as well. A lot of customizers do this. You get these joints on Amazon for like $10 for a pack of like, I don't know how many because the packaging is in Japanese, but either way. So what I do is I take the X-Acto, I cut the elbow, I take the Dremel drill. It's like a little precise arc drill, and I put a hole on each side, stick the joint in there, put some glue on the ends of the joint to make sure it stays in, and then he'll be able to actually bend his elbow like the old Sonic figures could. Fairly cheap little upgrade to make all a little quality of life thing for the figures that otherwise can't do that.
$500 of your pay before payday. No interest, no credit check, no mandatory fees. But any day is payday, it's a good day. Get paid when you can save with my pay. Get started at Chime.com.
Pick 2 of Arby's beef and cheddar and crispy fish sandwiches for $6.99. It's circuiter.
Eucalyptus Sonic collection. I'm collecting too. I don't know what the first part of that's supposed to mean, but yep, I collect the Jack specific Sonic figures. I really gotta one day this weekend or something set up the tripod and open the figures I've got over here, because I got another one this week. I got another World of Nintendo to open up. I got Princess Daisy finally, which I've been excited ever since they announced she was getting a 4-inch figure, because Daisy is one of my favorite characters. Which is weird, seeing as I've only ever done the streams as Peach, never Daisy.
We're making you an epic stuffed crust pizza for $13.99. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
I lost my wallet. You start your business and talking about it not banking. That's why we offer business checking, payments, and...
Do I know God Amy Rose plush? I assume you're asking if I have an Amy Rose plush somewhere? I own one, and it is somewhere. I own plushies of like 5 Sonic characters, and that's it, from when I was like 8. I've got Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, Shadow, and Amy, and that's it. Back then, when I was a kid, Sonic plush were hard to come by. You couldn't just find them in the store. Sonic merch in general was hard to get until I was like a teenager. Now you can get plushies of just about every character, but no, I had those 5 characters. I've got like 4 different Shadow plushes, which doesn't shock anyone because I'm an edgy motherfucker. Like, I've got that Sonic pillow around here somewhere. It's behind the couch.
You being on top of me, it's never gonna happen.
We'll see about that.
A week ago, LA Knight defeated The Miz right here on SmackDown on the same card that Carmelo Hayes defeated R-Truth. Now these 4 in tag match opposite each other.
Getting texts from my wife left and right. Oh, there we go. That's where it was coming from.
This guy's the real deal once the bell rings. Suplex stunner to Carmelo Hayes. A sent a message. Loud and clear to Melo the Miz that this is the real deal and it's time to focus. Can R-Truth get the tag to LA Knight?
Desperate to get it.
Favorite characters, Amy Rose and Tails. Amy and Tails are great. My favorites are Shadow and Depending on the day, it's either Shadow and Knuckles or Shadow and Eggman. Knuckles was my favorite character for a very, very long time. But I also really like Shadow. So.
It's been on a run lately. It's great SmackDown. We've seen him in action. As you mentioned, coming off a victory against this man right here. The Miz lands on his feet, blind tag. And his fellow is the legal man.
Yeah. It would be great to see a Mello Don't Miz win here with just Mello pinning Truth or something, but LA Knight's, they're building LA Knight up again, so I don't see him losing here. Alright, just because Sonic is a frequent conversation nowadays. Pierre, isn't your favorite character Shadow? Just because I can't remember. The worst case scenario here is R-Truth pinning Carmelo Hayes. I feel like I remember your favorite being Shadow from the few times we've talked about that kind of stuff. Or I could just be projecting because you and I are practically the same person. See, Truth doing the 5 moves of Doom on Mello just makes me want to see Cena versus Mello this year before John retires. Yep, the Shadow the Hedgehog game does turn 20 this year. Maybe I'll actually play it. I own it. I've beat it. I've completed it. I was going to say, if the referee threw the match out for Miz breaking up a submission, I was going to be actually pissed because I've played 2K. They break up everything in tag matches. Oh shit, Mello Don't Miz might win this. Because Nagamura just laid out LA Knight. Oh my god, Mello Don't Miz is going to win it. Oh my god, what a finish. Alright, I've seen enough. Put the tag belts on them. I've seen enough. Put the belts on them. I've seen enough. That finisher, that's all I needed to see. Also, 3 in a row. Mello has gone 3 in a row.
We got Tippy time here in Quezon City. In the play, center the ball for her tonight.
Rated with Cena and Drew was amazing. Oh, I'm sure it was. You know what I can't see your channel shout at the shout at the hedgehog video. It wouldn't be on this channel if I did. It'd be on my other channel, Xander LS11. That's where I do my figure stuff. If I play it, I'll play it on Twitch. I just don't have time to stream on Twitch lately. Not that I haven't wanted to. I've been doing everything on the channel except SmackDown for 2 weeks now. Fortunately, that's done. Tomorrow is my last episode of TNA. I'm going to say every other show first so I didn't get the wrong thing. Tomorrow is my last episode of NXT, and then Ray will take over starting on Tuesday. And so I just have Raw and AEW. I have Raw, AEW, and whatever I've got in the weekends every week from here on out. So 3 episodes usually every week, and then maybe a special each week. I'm hopeful not to. I've been thinking about it. I haven't decided yet, but I'm thinking about once I get the time to start doing the member-only shows. Also alternating member-only shows between Main Event and Collision.
Visible results in 1 hour. And around 40 pounds. Spruce, if you're hardworking, worry-free, eating grass.
But yeah, I figured that way some underused people on AEW could get some use, and it might drive more of the AEW universe fans to potentially become a
It's a wonderful world. There's gummy clusters. Unleash your senses.
Consumer Cellular brings #1 in network coverage and customer satisfaction.
you know what I'm trying to say.
Guys, it gets way better coverage than I do. Sounds like one that has to eat. Only at coverage. And plans start at $20. Okay, price too.
Sure, 26 is gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get it out this weekend, but if I can't, just know it's because I have 4 premieres this weekend, counting that, and none of them are ready to go. I haven't even started one of them, that being Chamber. I still got 3 matches and 3 matches and 2 segments left to do. Really 3 segments. 3 matches, 3 segments left to do for LAW, 2 matches for Deadline, the whole show for Elimination Chamber. Ray and I still have 2 matches to do for Survivor Series, and that's going to take priority tomorrow. So Deadline and Survivor Series will guarantee happen. You did is Sonic Adventure 2 PC 4 years ago, nearly 5 years ago. Yeah, I did do that. I did a Let's Play of that on the PC in 2020. It was a lot of fun. Oh boy, more Charlotte.
Doesn't have to call themselves the GOAT.
Yeah, crazy how in 10 years she's won that belt 14 fucking times. How many of those reigns are less than a week? I am a certified Charlotte hater, I'm sorry. Sonic 1, 2, 3, or and Knuckles. I've played them, but I never did Let's Plays. I'm probably never gonna do it. I'm never gonna be a Let's Player again. Like, you look at the videos on that channel, they have next to no views. The figure stuff gets way better views on that channel, and it's easier for me to make as well.
championship match at WrestleMania. Tiffany versus Charlotte. Respond April 19th.
WrestleMania 30 got a random boost in views this week. I don't even remember when that came out.
To WrestleMania with a championship reign intact to guarantee that defense against Charlotte Flair. Charlotte's there, whomever the champ may be. Tiffany Stratton, who has a fully booked up schedule because it's amazing after what went down last week on SmackDown. Nia Jackson is the right routine against WWE legend Tiffany Stratton and the Hall of Famer Toronto Toe. Stratton, that's 1 week from tomorrow. The Elimination Chamber streaming live on WWE.
I'll say crowd gonna be in Toronto.
Oh, man. I've played all the classic Sonic games. I love the classic Sonic games. I've just never Let's Played them because I don't really do Let's Plays anymore.
I know. You know. You know it. You know it. And you know it.
For the Myriad next one. I haven't seen it yet.
Everybody's just been so obsessed with me. And last week I had Nia Jax beat until Candice LeRae decided to interfere and help the little meal. And at Elimination Chamber,
Hold up.
Travis and I are gonna make sure
Here, just sent me a text. Hold on. Was I really wrong? Did Ray get me too?
She took her sweet old time. She grabbed a chair. She grabbed a mic. And she looked down upon me. And she picked me as her WrestleMania opponent. And in that moment, my dreams came true. And as I lied there and I looked up at her, I realized that the rumors are true. No one loves to kick a girl when she's down quite like Charlotte Flair. So at WrestleMania, I'm not coming for your legacy, Charlotte. That's all you. I'm coming for the spot you desire the most. The #1 spot as the top girl in the WWE.
Oh boy. Hi, Naya. Welcome back. I like Candice LeRae's attire. The green looks cool.
This is really cute. Like, it's really cute that
Yeah, it's true. Charlotte does do that.
you think it's cute, Candace?
And you know what? You wouldn't even be standing there right now for your little mentor, Trish Stratus.
Exactly. It's even cuter that you're out here addressing Charlotte Flair when you don't even see WrestleMania. Because after Candace and I destroy you in Elimination Chamber, I'm coming back for my WWE Women's Championship.
I am glad that Candice LeRae is actually getting a lot of TV time lately. It's a shame Indy Hartwell got released back in November, but, you know, she'll land on her feet wherever she ends up. TNA is still my guess.
Give it up. This title isn't yours anymore. But that means Candace, you won't have anybody to do your dirty work. I know we have a match right now, but you know what? Nye and I are just a little impatient.
Yeah, we should take you out right now.
Is Trish gonna be here to make the save tonight?
Sweet referee getting involved. This matchup going ahead next. Tiffany Stratton versus Candice LeRae. That's next.
I've also got to get Raw done. Fortunately, I do have a little leeway with Raw. I don't have to have Raw done by Sunday this week. Or I don't have to have Raw done by a certain time Sunday. Because remember, Raw is going to be a premiere, obviously, because of the night after a pay-per-view or a premium live event. It's the night after a PLE, so it's going to be a premiere, as always. It's going to have the announcement of what the December PLE is going to be, as well. It's going to have a #1 contenders match to the women's world title. All sorts of fun stuff. Can't give you much more than that, obviously, because that would spoil title match results for Survivor Series. But you guys are going to be excited. Monday, 5 p.m.
Texting. I'm shopping for a car on Carmen.
A car?
That's a big purchase.
Relax. I got pre-qualified and shopped by my monthly budget, so I know it's a good decision. Unlike Jenny's new piercing.
Kids, I'm sure you're wondering where my mind is shifting. It's because it's a buffet of all-you-can-eat butterfly shrimp and sirloin steak.
Yeah, that was the reason.
I thought it's because I made varsity. You did? Of course you did.
Of course you did.
Oh, it was Solo. I didn't realize it. I genuinely thought it was someone else that was teaming up with Next Wave.
Air rescue pups ready for action.
Team up. And take off. With all new episodes of Paw Patrol Air Rescue and Dora.
Good idea.
Oh. Oh wow, Braun pinned Gunther on SmackDown. Next Wave and Solo got the win.
Stop advertising your servers. You archaeologists on site too. Start marketing to the right people by targeting industries and functions on LinkedIn ads.
Solo wouldn't be a bad fit for Next Wave except for Braun Gunther. I commentated that with Ray yesterday. It's a really good match. I'm really excited for you guys to see it. All Ray and I have got left to commentate is Bianca versus, what's her name? Bianca versus Asuka and the War Games match. So we're almost done. We got like 45-ish minutes of commentary left to do. But we're just going to do that at some point tomorrow. I don't know when Ray's going to have time. I just got to essentially be ready for when he does. Braun Gunther going to be an old school fist blocking with face. Yeah, pretty much. Oh boy, here's Charlotte.
The 14-time world champion, Charlotte Flair, who won the Women's Royal Rumble in impressive fashion, and a week ago entered the ring after the match, after the beatdown that Tiffany Stratton absorbed, and told her, "I choose you."
They're not going to have Candice LeRae pin Tiffany Stratton here, are they? I like to have more faith in Triple H than to just job a champion out like this, but he's disappointed me a little bit lately with some stuff.
Reacting. And she points Tiffany's way, and now I believe she's taking a seat to your right, Wayfarer.
Our lucky day. Wow, with the ultimate elegance. Charlotte Flair, the #1 contender, is here, and she's joined us on commentary as the match continues. Welcome, Charlotte Flair, the 14-time world champion.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, Charlotte.
Oh, Charlotte Bot has put on a headset. She either sounds like she's a robot or she's talking underwater. I haven't decided which one yet.
Very interesting reaction from our audience here. Miss Flair, you have said it time, you're obsessed with why do you think that is?
I am unattainable.
You are certainly,
Unattainable obsession.
you are certainly in a league of your own, and the stats back that claim up.
To go doesn't have to call themselves to go. Charlotte said when we heard from her earlier, she joins us here ringside. And the final boss return will also see Naomi. And the intensity side, hippie time, hippie crap, WWE Women's Champion against Candice LeRae as the 14-time world champion.
Apparently, it's a kind of neat thing here.
Charlotte Flair has clearly got the attention of Tiffany Stratton too. She continues
Apparently, Marvel and DC crossover comics are happening again this year, which is pretty cool. Been like 2 decades since we got the last ones. And I remember those because my dad had like this big anthology book, and when I was a kid and I was learning to read, that was part of how I learned to read, was we read that together. Because I remember Ben Reilly was Spider-Man.
to take down Jax and LeRae. Can Tiffany complete a victory here in front of Charlotte Flair?
It's called the Pit. It's a classified prison. It's home to the most violent, dangerous criminals the world has ever known. There's something new. Can you tell me why I'm actually here? It was a jailbreak, so we need to get those killers back out the door. We need help. That's what I'm doing. We need your help to catch them. Had it with your old phone. Verizon, trade in any phone, any condition for the new iPhone. Get iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on us on any plan. Now with Genmoji. And get iPad and Apple Watch Series 10 all free on us. That's the value. But I thought it was the only way to get my 14. So for power lock, and realize I can get clear floors. Has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt on contact, and it adds hundreds of strips to scrub away sticky messes, even from brown lines. Okay, power line. Plus, it's 360-degree swivel head, things up along base boards, and even behind the toilet. So ditch the bucket and all the hard work that comes along with it.
It's not been a bad SmackDown. It's been a little slow, I'll admit. What do you think we're going to enjoy the most with both Deadline and Survivor Series? What match opens each show? Survivor Series is opened by Rollins and Punk. Deadline is opened by the Women's Iron Survivor, I think. Sounds right. On Deadline, I'm not done with it yet, so I don't know. Survivor Series, probably Cena and Drew.
Guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things people love. present kids' reactions. Crafted for kids, loved by all. Kinder Chocolate. Try it today.
Oh man.
I got me butter and double pepperoni. Ron, you got double pep? I get double pep. Good. Final fries. Double pep. Deal yours starting at $24.99. No one outbeats the hut.
WWE Women's Champions Tiffany Stratton rallying back against Candice LeRae. By the 14-time world champion Charlotte Flair. Tiffany Stratton showing off her athleticism. Tiffany Stratton
I love when Tiffany Stratton does the spine buster. It's just shockingly deadly. Oh, screen's black.
Against their likely opponent in WrestleMania up in the West, Charlotte. Many have compared Tiffany's skill set to that of your own. How would you feel about that comparison?
Yes, I think Tiffany is athletic, but skill set, no. Moves, no, there are no moves. She copied one move, and she has built her career on that one move.
Take it all the way to the WWE Women's Championship. Will not be the case after WrestleMania.
It'll be on the grandest stage of them all, 57 days away from finding out in Las Vegas which time of these two have one-on-one matches in order for to the action. Tiffany Stratton, Candice LeRae. Here is Tiffany time.
Ouch.
And quick into the cover.
Well, Tiffany Stratton went for broke with that massive swanton from the top. Has paid the price with the fish. You have to admire the durability of Stratton thus far, though.
Springboard moonsault misses as Tiffany Stratton's able to get out of the way.
Oh, she's up.
Really has been the modus operandi of Tiffany Stratton from the beginning. Now in the drop, so Candice LeRae out of danger. But Nia Jax, the former WWE Women's Champion, and this one is breaking down. Stratton just a step ahead of that. Charlotte Flair is going to get front row view of all of this. Big Central Stratton message received by Charlotte Flair.
I enjoyed the Drew and Cena split screen promo. Oh yeah, I checked it out a minute ago. It was pretty cool. There we go. And Tiffy with the win. You love to see it.
Oh, Nia Jax, quick to get in there and take care of business, just like a week ago.
Well, we said time and again during this match there were threats at every angle, but Tiffany Stratton, she dropped her guard for a brief moment.
Oh, and... Oh, wait a minute. Well, there's Trish. Trish to the rescue.
She got the best of Trish a week ago.
This simply was no problem.
Taking out the back of the leg was LeRae.
Casting chop block as Trish was fully focused on Nia Jax. And the valiant effort by Trish Stratus has come completely unglued.
She's stacking them up, Wade. She's got Tiffany and Trish stacked up, Wade. Oh, annihilated right on top of that.
Ouch.
For the price of one. Remember, these 4 women collide in tag action a week from tomorrow at the Elimination Chamber. Well, that is a reminder of the danger possessed by Nia Jax.
Tiffany Stratton paying the price once again for victory. Now her WrestleMania opponent, the 14-time champion, the future Hall of Famer, Charlotte Flair, entering the ring. And that is their date. April, Vegas, WrestleMania. Over a fallen Tiffany yet again.
Oh man, there's Code Man.
Hey, so where your boy Rock? Why is he? Look at what time of year it is. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm sure it'll be eventful. Congratulations, Bob. Congrats. Getting into the Elimination Chamber. Oh, congrats. Thank you. You know what's wild is that last year's WrestleMania, me and you both walked out world champions. Sucks this year. Can only be one. No, not enough. Respect you enough to tell you to your face. After Chamber, coming for your title. I wouldn't have it.
All right, Priest. We all know you're not winning.
Solo Elimination Chamber look a whole lot different next week. Yo, relax, take it easy. You're starting to sound like McIntyre with the excuse, you know what I mean? Look, I beat you to the punch. Yeah, it is what it is. So I was understanding that, honestly. Right? But that was last week. This week, tonight, Solo, Jacob, two of the baddest men in the company. You handling business or what? Handling business. The only thing I care about tonight is in my head. Understand? You will.
You will indeed, because still to come it is our main event tonight, the massive Braun Strowman and the Street King Damian Priest team against two Samoans with some major, maybe minor trust issues. We'll find out. Solo Sikoa and the werewolf Jacob Fatu. Massive main event tonight here on SmackDown.
Cannot wait for that. Plus, he's the biggest star in the world. He's the man with a...
Oh boy. God, these 3-hour SmackDowns have been a lot, man. And unfortunately, they've been a lot of nothing lately. Like, it's to the point where I'm like, is there enough here for me to actually, like, want to do these watch-alongs every week?
I never had any doubt that I could be the best in the business.
Superstar Sunday, new episodes Sunday at 8, only on A&E. Watch next day on the A&E app.
Oh, man. I think Alex is home.
People who come to Cricket stay with Cricket, like Gwendolyn.
I stay with Cricket because they tell me my needs. The price on my plans, price I pay every month. That's it.
Welcome to life without hidden fees. Welcome to Cricket Nation. Smile, you're on Cricket.
For a limited time at Domino's, get the Dream Pizza deal. Any pizza you want for just $9.99 online. Because any pizza with any crust and any toppings means you can order the pizza you've been dreaming of. All for the dream price of $9.99. The Dream Pizza deal at Domino's.
At Macy's President's Day sale, make your home for you with up to 60% off furniture and mattresses, like our exclusive Bradley sectional $21.99. Plus, our best financing of the year is available today at Macy's.
Okay.
Get off your show up. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Oh man, I really gotta find something like can help entertain during these parts because I don't have much to say, especially when the show goes to commercial and like, especially when I just have nothing going on, like I'm not editing anything or something. I gotta finish recording 2 videos tonight too, or at the very least, I need to finish recording LAW, get that editing and uploading.
The Subaru Forester versus RAV4 and CRV. Who wins? 96% of Forester vehicles sold in the last 10 years are still on the road today.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I got nothing to add, man. And there is still a damn hour and a half to do. I'm just sitting here like, God, I wish I didn't have to listen to these shows in case they said anything important. Hey, Ravishing One. But yeah, I know, it's like, God, I wish I had something important. I'm doing alright. I wish I had something I could say that would make this interesting at all for anyone. But my God, is it near impossible to find stuff to talk about during these episodes of SmackDown lately.
It's different. People will do whatever they can. Wait. Do you trust me or not?
Now the Crescent City, Friday Night SmackDown here in New Orleans, great history when it comes to WWE. 13th time it's hosted SmackDown, 2 times.
For some reason, I was on some of my channel and some other channels. Yeah, YouTube does that sometimes. It's happened to me with channels before, too. I don't know why it does that. Oh, man. I know you're gonna say my favorite WrestleMania moment is Westmer's 45. That's your favorite. My favorite is 219 and 20. WrestleMania 45 doesn't exist. WrestleMania 45 is not my favorite WrestleMania. You don't know what my favorite WrestleMania is, so no, you don't know what I'm gonna say. If Chamber fails, Punk has Plan C in the favor from Heyman. Yeah, Women's Chamber hype. My favorite WrestleMania is 31. Because it was the first one I ever watched. And it ended with one of my favorite wrestlers winning the WWE title, that being Seth Rollins, who was just my absolute favorite at the time. WrestleMania 41 ain't looking great, not gonna lie. It's still 9 weeks out. I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt for a couple weeks. When Chamber airs next week, if the week after Chamber the hype is still not really there, then I will start agreeing with people. I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt that they're focused on Chamber right now. Oh, man. Just looking at that lineup in the Women's Chamber, it's like... I feel like Bayley might sneak out with it somehow. Liv ain't winning it. Naomi ain't winning it. Bianca might. Bayley might. Bliss just got moved to SmackDown, so she's not. So I'm between Bailey and Roxanne, but I don't know.
SmackDown, you saw the security footage from the night Jade Cargill was attacked, which led you to believe that both Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan.
It's 26 and 30 because Daniel Bryan's storyline and Bray Wyatt, John Cena, and the streak was shocking. Yeah, I wasn't around for 30 yet. I didn't start watching until next week. It's into Alexa, Liv, or Roxy for me. I'd like to see Roxanne win it, but I'm not 100% sure she will. I could see them having Bailey win it just for some reason. And you never count out Bianca.
So we can finally move on and focus on the Elimination Chamber because one of us is going to win and we're going to face Rhea at WrestleMania.
That's right, sis. And not only are they going to feel the glow on Monday, but Liv is going to feel it tonight. Let's go.
Thank you, ladies. And thank you, Byron.
Yeah, we all know who your picks are, Zach. We know. We know.
With Naomi and Liv coming up next. Ring action featuring rising prospects as they wrestle with the dream of making it to NXT. Our half SmackDown and Raw Sunday. WWE Bomb with Premier Marksman, 8 p.m. Eastern, Bible Sunday, exclusively at Tubi in the U.S. International YouTube, and a new episode drops every Wednesday. WWE Bomb.
The PGA Tour's best booked to conquer 17.
They are doing their best to make golf seem interesting in this commercial, but nope, golf is incredibly uninteresting. I do not find golf interesting in the least. Can The Rock carry the WrestleMania for a second year in a row? I'm not really interested in Diva Dwayne personally. It's not a lock, but Bianca always a good show to win, unless Jade costs her or Naomi turns. You never know. Yeah, like, I feel like the Jade stuff has got to get resolved soon, right? Like, that feels like WrestleMania is where they resolve who Car killed Cargill.
Welcome back to Pop Dubs. I'm hanging stuff in this mozzarella to make our epic stuffed crust pizza. We're making you an epic stuffed crust pizza for $13.99.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Pizza! We truck my dishes.
Don't worry, they've got new John Power sets. It traps, locks, and removes 99% of grease, so it doesn't get passed from dish to dish.
Clean and stacked.
Like ducks in a row. New John Power sets.
Beef that's slow roasted.
I mean, I'll admit it, I've never been a huge Rock fan. Like, I've never been a big fan of The Rock. I didn't grow up with him, you know. I've just always felt he had, you know, just... He's not in it for the company. He's in it for what will make Dwayne look better. Gunther's reign was shit, and so is Cody's reign. Cody's reign has had underwhelming moments. The KO feud brought it back for me a little bit. Gunther's reign, I feel like, has only lacked lately. It started strong, and then it just... The wheels are starting to fall off. I don't know.
It's gonna be great.
Oh, I haven't been thinking about it that hard, if I'm honest with you. Not too much going on. These streams are just kind of my escape from the shittiness I've been dealing with for a while.
Tackling quarterbacks or tackling subscription?
If I had to choose, tackling quarterbacks. But it's so easy to tackle subscription with experience.
Easy.
I'll go tackle those quarterbacks, even though it's fun. I love the experience. Welcome back to Pop Dubs. I'm hanging stuff in this mozzarella to make our epic stuffed crust pizza. make meal prepping stuff plus pizza for $13.99. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. We're just a week away into Elimination Chamber in Toronto at the Rockford Center, the big stadium. Major League Baseball weekend. There is everything you need to know from the kickoff on Monday to the countdown starting at 5 Eastern. Chamber begins at 7 Eastern, streaming on WWE.
Yeah, it's just been like a steady decline. I'm hopeful that whoever he faces at Mania. Oh, it's Jay. It's Jay he's facing. I don't know why I thought that Jay picked Cody for a second there. I don't know. You know, I was like, I'm hopeful that the Jay thing will bring him back. The Jay feud is interesting. I like the Jay feud has gotten me more invested lately.
This place is still the same. The names and faces may be different, but the desperation and insecurities remain the same. Just in Toronto, when I turned the Elimination Chamber into something of a playground of my own.
The Wyatt 6 stuff, with hopefully now that Bliss is here, that'll start getting a little more interesting. I think now that Cody's reign or Gunther, that would make you think, yeah, they were amazing. Oh, I'm not saying I'm going to look back and go, oh, those reigns were amazing, but I'm going to be real with you, Ravishing One. I don't know how you feel about it, but that's how I look back at Roman's reign. I look at it as like, wow, that was a very front-loaded year and a half, and then 2.5 years of fucking nothing.
See in front of us right now, 1/3 of the Elimination Chamber and one ring walk. As Naomi's in the spotlight, the tag team dance raid. And by the way, Naomi and Bianca convinced that they have found the perpetrator for the attack on Jade Cargill based on the security video from Linda Ravella. Yeah, I mean, I'm following that very closely. As have everyone else in the WWE world. It's amazing that I'm not flying at all.
The Shakespeare to Dog line was great. Gunther and Jay have got me at least a little bit invested in their WrestleMania match. More than I was after Jay won the Rumble. Seth feud at Rumble was interesting, you know, until the finish. What the? Oh, Liv and Raquel jumped her. Yeah, jumped under the black lights. Jumped in the blackout.
As there is no match. And everybody has to be separated. When you see that drop, you know exactly who's arrived. One recognizable people. The final boss is here in New Orleans.
And commercial. Yep. Exactly what I think about Roman's reign. It was dragged out so much. I lost interest in WWE back at Rumble 2022 after the Brock stuff. Yep, that was about where I was like, all right, I think I'm done with Roman. Like, there was a point in time where if I wasn't doing Universe, actually, I wasn't keeping up with the current product anyway.
When others are giving you one-topping pizzas for $9.99, Domino's is gonna give you all
Like,
toppings for $9.99.
oh man.
80 toppings for $9.99 each online. This might just be our best deal yet, so get it before it's gone at Domino's.
Spring forward this tax season.
The Brock feud was boring. Like, you look back at Roman, like, we get a cage match, right? We get a cage match. Roman Reigns. In the time from Roman winning the belt, don't get me wrong, it was interesting at first, but you know. So Roman won the belt in 2020. Yeah. He won the belt in like, let's see. Yeah, he won the belt in August 2020. A week after The Fiend won the belt. Where he just showed up, signed the contract in the last 30 seconds, and won the belt. Right? From there, the Jay stuff happened. The Jay stuff was good. The early Jay stuff, the Hell in a Cell I Quit match, that was cool. I liked that. That was really cool. He randomly had a match with Braun Strowman in there. For some reason. But then, like, let's see. It's too much Roman holding the belt hostage for 4 years, barely shown up since Mania. Right, like, I'm going through Roman's cage match right here. God, could you imagine if Brock won the Universal title at day one? Honestly, I almost would have preferred that at that point because it would have avoided Roman and Brock being for all the titles. Right, like the match with Drew at Survivor Series happened, which that match was 25 minutes of Drew carrying the match. It really felt like Drew had it won, Jey Uso interference, guillotine, the whole normal bullshit that happened back then. Kevin Owens stuff happened. The Kevin Owens stuff was boring as fuck in late 2020, early 2021, because it was the same match every time. The last man standing thing where Kevin got hit with a golf cart was fun. That was cool. But then, like, from there, the Daniel Bryan match, I enjoyed parts of that. Mostly the Daniel Bryan stuff. But, like, that was a weird WrestleMania main event. And the WrestleMania main event ending with that much interference was unheard of at the time, but still. And then the Rey Mysterio Hell in a Cell match happened on SmackDown for some reason instead of the pay-per-view. The Cesaro match was a nothing match. And then the Edge match at Money in the Bank was underwhelming because Edge and Roman just did not have great chemistry. They both need someone faster than them in the ring because they are both very slow and methodical. Is Chelsea wearing one of Matt Cardona's old jackets? Just count the bleachers under. I have forgotten about that, Zach, because I wasn't watching at that point anymore. I quit watching for a while.
you are testing my patience. So, pack the gear, pack whatever outfit you want, because you will be in action next week on SmackDown in Toronto.
I swear to God. I swear to God, if it's just Meechin again next week. That Chelsea's going to be facing in Toronto. Alright. Edge, Orton should have been in with 36, and Ravishing One. Do you like the last man standing match at 36? Like, I'm not gonna, you know, judgment-free zone here. If you like it, you like it. But it is, like, one of my least favorite matches in history. The Rock is coming out to, like, this weird New Orleans theme suddenly. He doesn't have his, and you get a title too, Dwayne, just to make you feel special belt going on here. Now here's his theme. But, like, the Daniel Bryan match that was Bryan's final WWE match, that was a good match. I did enjoy that. That was cool. Like I said, Daniel Bryan was, like, the only interesting thing about his reign in the early part after the first Jay feud. And then from there, the Cena feud was terrible. The Cena feud in 2021 was terrible. And then it was the Roman and Brock show for like 2 straight months. Or for like 3 straight months. Nah, Last Man Standing is dumb stipulation. Is boring. Okay, I just saw you say Edge vs. Orton should have been the main event of 36. But yeah, like... And then for some reason, they had Big E win the WWE title. And then lose the very next week in a 6-man to Roman. And then lose the triple threat to Roman. And they ran that triple threat on the house shows for some reason, too. Like, the fuck was the point of that? Yeah, the Finn feud. Let's not even talk about the Finn feud. We're going to skip over that. And Montez and Roman had a match on SmackDown randomly. It was a good match. Thought something might come out of it for Montez afterwards, but nope, no such luck. Then what? The fucking Crown Jewel stuff with Brock. Then just beat Big E clean at Survivor Series. Then what? Just more Brock stuff. Sami Zayn lost to Roman in 15 seconds. Because there was that episode of SmackDown. This episode of SmackDown is literally a fever dream for me. The December 3rd, 2021 SmackDown is a fever dream for me. Because I was literally running like a 102 fever during it. Because I gotten my booster shot that morning. And it was finally weighing on me that evening. I went home, I laid down in bed, I fell asleep through parts of the show, saw the Sami and Brock stuff, which then led to... It was supposed to be Sami and Roman at day 1. And then Brock gaslit Sami into asking for the match that night instead. Sami came out to the ring, Brock F5'd Sami, Roman walked down, spear, 1, 2, 3, in 15 seconds. Like, this was a different Sami and Roman that I'm talking about here, Zach. This is a different Sami and Roman. And then, like, from there, it was more Brock bullshit. Roman misses day 1 because he gets COVID. I'm still not 100% sure that actually happened. And then it wasn't the old motherfucker decided, Roman's got COVID. We're going to do a fraud match. And so, you know, they put the fucking title on Brock for some reason. And Roman came back and they were like, well, we're going to do Roman and Brock at WrestleMania. Who do we have in the meantime? Goldberg! Again. And then the Seth match happened in there, sort of. Which was great until the finish. And then, of course, more fucking Brock bullshit. Which was exhausting. I don't really feel it, Dwayne, honestly. You've just been standing here for 5 minutes. Wasn't Seth supposed to win the belt that day won the WWE title? Apparently. Yeah. But then, like, I'm just scrolling through here, and it's like... There was the TV match with Matt Riddle, and fuck Matt Riddle, so I don't even want to think about that one. He's probably just here to announce Mania 42. But then, of course, you know, it was like... He beat Riddle on SmackDown, and he was like, I said I'm going to wreck everyone and leave. Well, I've wrecked everyone. Nobody's left. Fucking Brock shows up, because of course he does. So we do more of that. Vince gets outed from the company. Brock walks out. They give him a bunch of money to come back in. The last man standing match, fuck the tractor. At least it's kind of a funny match because of the tractor. It's the best match out of their, like, 15 they've had. I know it's actually 10, but it's the best match they ever had, at least. And so naturally, Roman's next feud was the... Yeah, it's Xander's crashing out because he doesn't care what Diva Dwayne's talking about. But like he fucking beats Brock at SummerSlam. At least that match was fun. But then it's like the Drew stuff at Clash at the Castle, which was a really fun show. It was a really fun match until the finish, where it was just like, oh well, that. And then Tyson Fury and Drew McIntyre sang fucking American Pie in Cardiff, Wales, of all places, because you know Americans, clearly. And then what do we get from there? Oh God, right. Logan Paul had a competitive 25-minute match with Roman where Jake Paul knocked out Solo Sikoa. Never forget that shit happened. Then we had War Games. War Games was fun the first year they did it. That gave us Sammy and Jay at least. And then there was the Nothing tag match with Cena, just so that Cena could have a match in 2022. Oh, there's a bunch of pyro. Yeah. WrestleMania New Orleans again. WrestleMania New Orleans again. But, like, then what happened? Oh, right. Rumble 2023. This early stretch of 2023, things picked up for Roman. Early 2023, it picked up. The KO feud to the Rumble, the Sammy feud to Elimination Chamber, all the way into WrestleMania where it was, you know, Sammy, or where it was Cody and Roman. It was really cool until Cody hit that second crossroads and then Solo just showed up in the fucking hoodie. And he's singing now. He's singing. Because of course he is. Why not sing, I guess? The tag feud with Sammy and Kevin against Roman and Solo. That was fun. That was interesting, at least. Oh, he's going... What is this? Oh, he's going heel. Here we go. But yeah, from here, what happened with Roman afterwards? Like, the Uso stuff was cool. Summer 2023 was great for Roman. First half of 2023, minus the Cody stuff, where Cody lost when he should have just won, was great. Up until the finish of SummerSlam 2023. At that point, have Jay win the damn belt at that point. Or at least just have Roman win clean or something. Don't do the Jimmy bullshit. Point remains. Roman vanishes again for like 6 months at this point, or 3 months. The LA Knight stuff was fun. LA Knight was made into a huge star with that. Then nothing for 2 months. But the 1,000 days, Andrew, fuck the 1,000 days. They just wanted to sell hoodies with the number 1,000 on it. All right, I'll listen to rock for a minute. You guys get my point, though.
It's a privilege, ladies and gentlemen. Come on down, Cody Rhodes.
But like, yeah, point is just fucking. After that, we had Roman and LA Knight. That was a cool feud. But then the four-way feud was nothing. And then finally, we got to WrestleMania last year, which was more about Rock versus Cody than anything. Was the right call because it was shocking. It made 40 look like the Big Show. It did. I understand that. And in a vacuum of the Cody and Roman story, it is the right choice. In the finding something fucking interesting for the next year for Roman to do, it's a terrible choice. I feel like you and I might agree on that one, Ravishing One. I agree with you on that part about the hindsight about Cody. Losing at 39 and winning at 40 was bigger for him. But that year between was fucking nothing. Yeah, I didn't even think to do the whoa there. Kind of agree. Like, in hindsight, it was probably the right thing. Got to keep the traditional hero fan favorite winning the big one at a WrestleMania ending on a 0. I guess. What, it was Brett at 10, Eddie and I guess technically, yeah, I guess Benoit at 20, but you know, hindsight, fuck him. 30 Brian, 40 Cody. Here we go. Cody and Rock. Oh, what do we got, boys? What do we got? Oh, action figure Carnold. What do you think about this? You've been laying on my desk over here for a little while. Action figure Carnold, what do you think about this? You know, Xander, I'm kind of sick of seeing The Rock on my screen. Yeah, me too. It's gonna be 50, that's the real question. Oh, God. Oh, no. There are cracks all over action figure Carnold's hair. That clay is about to fucking shatter. Like, I don't know if you guys, I don't know if that shows up on camera or not, but you can see just white lines where that clay is breaking. That's concerning. That's annoying because I hand sculpted the hair on this figure. I might coat it in some glue or something just to see. Yeah, that's worrying. The clay is cracking on it. Like, action figure Carnold back here. I don't know if it's that he's just fallen over a few too many times or what, but I got a whole stop motion series to do with that guy. I need him to. Again, The Rock wasn't there. We would have ended up with the same program we had the previous year. That's true.
good friends? Show the picture of my mom.
What? Cody and Rock's moms have become friends? Alright. Sure.
After last year's WrestleMania, so it's been a pleasure becoming your friend. But I've called you out here. I wanted to see you face to face, eye to eye, because I wanted you to know a few things. Number one is this: you've been a great champion, but Cody, I need you to understand something. Is that yes, The Rock, the final boss, is on the board of TKO, and TKO owns WWE. The Rock is the director of the board of TKO. As a matter of fact, don't prove that. The Rock's good friend and consigliere, who you know, Ari Emanuel, who owns everything. As a matter of fact, I joked with him. I said, Ari, can you believe that you own the WWE? He's like, listen, I don't know WWE. Rock, you own WWE. I was like, listen, I don't know if I own WWE, but I do know that I am the most powerful. Cody, you are a great champion. But my friend, I want you to be something that is more than a great champion. I want you to be something that's more than our champion. I want you to be my champion.
Okay, I'm following. What's happening here?
I certainly didn't expect you and I to become friends, or the moms to become friends, or the Terramana. I certainly didn't have that on my bingo card, but your champion. I think you above all people know I'm their champion.
Yeah, Cody and I are on the same page here of the fuck is this man talking about?
And I love that about you. And this is our universe. WWE is the us. We were born into this business. It's in our DNA. But Cody, I'm talking about something much more, much bigger than just this. I know for a fact that your number one goal is to bring as much joy and love and happiness to everybody around the world, as many people around the world as possible. Is that right? Yes. Because you are that guy. You're that dude, and I know it, and they know it. You communicate through social media, Instagram. How many Instagram followers do you have? You have like millions. You have millions, yes. You have millions. The Rock has 500 million. That's not a flex. What I'm saying is The Rock is the most followed American man in the world, and I want that.
Oh, Cody got corporate champion. I guess that's where they're going with this.
I can open up doors and possibilities for you that you never knew existed. If you become my champion, every dream you've ever had, I can make come true. Every dream of your wife, every dream of your little baby, who I know, I invited you to the premiere of Moana 2 in Hawaii. Thank you, by the way, for making that cross $1 billion. I love you. Thank you very much. Thank you. You can't get that out of support. I met your family. They were amazing. Your baby's dream. You and I are no longer here. We're in the clouds walking. I can make all that come true for you. I just need you to be my champion. Cody, I want you to think about something for a second. very lucky man, and I got it all. Man, I know it, you know it, you have it all. We're lucky boys. We're mama's boys, we're girl dads, we're lucky boys. You shut your mouth, I'll come out there and slap the syphilis right off your face.
All right then.
I'm trying to have a moment. Shut your mouth. Cody, listen to me. The one thing that I have never had that I want more than anything is a brother.
Where are we going with this? This is the weirdest gaslighting plot I've ever seen. Right! What the...
To face my cousin Roman Reigns for the WWE title. You know it, and you know it. And when I came back, I talked to Triple H, who's my friend. I talked to Nick Khan, who's my friend. Both of them are your friends. I said, I know it's not in the plan. I know it's supposed to be Cody. Talk to Cody. We're going to have to move him aside because this is best for business. The biggest match ever, The Rock and Roman Reigns. You got to make it happen. And what did you do?
Roman Reigns. Rock, you're on the wrong show for an F-bomb, pal.
I ain't doing it. And you stood up to me. And you know what else you did in front of the world? You slapped me. And no one does that. It's away with it. But that's why you are special. And that's why you should be my champion. And that's why I will take you from
Cody looks so confused.
make sure every dream you have comes true. Every desire comes true. You and generations behind you. Your dad, my dad, right now, looking down. The American dream and the soul.
What?
They were friends. You and I are friends. Cody, be my champion. And here's the thing. I don't want you to answer me tonight. I want you to think about it. I want you to go home and talk to your wife. I want you to hold that baby of yours. I'm going to go home. I'm going to talk to my wife. I'm going to hold my babies too. And then I want you to think about it. I will meet you in Toronto, Canada at Elimination Chamber on March 1st.
Oh, Rock's gonna be at the chamber. Cody's like, what the fuck is this man saying to me?
Before I leave New Orleans, this has been an amazing night. This has been a hot-ass crowd. Thank you very much. Before I leave, I want you to know this. The one thing that I want more than anything in this world is that. This championship, my championship, their championship, this is what all of this is about. You want no. No. My brother, I don't want that. I want your soul.
Okay, that's a pretty hard line. I'll admit, I don't want the championship. I don't want that. I want your soul. That goes pretty hard. All right, I'll give you that one.
See you in Toronto on March 1st at Elimination Chamber.
That sounds like a fucking threat. Yeah. All right. Hey, JT. What a weird fucking segment. All right, who's getting told to move aside in exchange for Rock this year then? Like, what's the chamber gonna be for? Because Rock is just gonna put himself in the title match. Now I kind of hope Punk wins. Okay, now I kind of hope Punk wins the chamber just so Dwayne can try and steal his main event again. What does he think? He's Shang Tsung? I guess. I just kind of want Punk to win the chamber so he can show up during the Rock and Cody confrontation elimination chamber and go, "You're not fucking doing this to me again, Dwayne." Also, are we ever gonna get follow-up on the end of Bad Blood? How's SmackDown been? Boring as usual? Pretty boring. We just had a Rock and Cody segment for like the last half hour or so that was kind of interesting at least. It started really weird, and the last probably 45 seconds of it were cool though.
What you want to do? Down.
It's annoying.
I will not tolerate you as a partner playing at each other. Doing all the
Punk wins, gives us the weirdest, best possible timeline.
Move my next meeting to tomorrow noon and text it to Jen.
new ultimate buffalo right here. Ultimate pizza hot pizza. I got cheeseburger and double pepperoni. Rock, you got double pepper.
Rock wants Cody's soul, apparently. Don't know what that means, but it does sound awesome. You're right, it does. God. This is concerning. Like, I had to pick this up again, just... It's very, like, surface level cracks on Carnold here on the hair, but, like, I do not want to have to resculpt this. The beard is mostly fine. It's pretty much just the hair. But, like, if I don't want to have to resculpt this. For those that haven't seen, I made a Carnold action figure a few months ago. And you can kind of see the white lines now. His hair is starting to crack. Because I had to sculpt the hair on with clay. So let's just see if I went. Whereas, like, Quizmaster over here, he's doing just fine. Here's how Quizmaster turned out for those wondering. His beard is just fine for the most part. We're not going to talk about how there's a missing patch of it, though. But, like, I've got figures of Carnold and Quizmaster that I made. You'll be seeing these guys at some point on the stop-motion channel for videos. I eventually want to make the rest of the Xanders. You know, Doctor, number 5, number 3, myself. I need to put these guys somewhere where they're not going to get like, knocked over and damaged. Over here for now. It's just going to be the best spot for them. Chelsea's opportunity opponent for next week is SmackDown debut is Luna again. Now that'd be fun. I'd be up for that. I just don't want to be Michin again. I love Michin. I really do. She's awesome. But I'm not interested in seeing that match again.
Booking.com. Booking.com.
The women's mid-card titles are pointless. They shouldn't be, though. That's the issue. They should be doing more with them. Ray and I have proven that women's mid-card titles can work and don't have to be pointless.
The WWE social media platform, and you will hear from TKO Board member Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson at Wrestling Media. That's on YouTube, X, Facebook, TikTok, Twitch.
Rock is fitting to cook. We shall see.
Defending the tag team championships at the Royal Rumble.
Give it up one time for your two-time WWE Tag Team Champions.
There's DIY. Yep, they're here. My boys are here. Them letting Ciampa going back to the white beard looks great. What's up, JT? Oh God, where's this going? No. No.
Embarrassed us, and now, reluctantly, we will return that favor tonight and crush their hopes and dreams of ever becoming the WWE Tag Team Champions. So if you could please all rise to your feet. Idiot there, New Jersey, stand up. You're doing a good job, sir. Please, this is serious, everybody. Thank you, Waybear. Rise to your feet. Remove your baseball caps. And if you could please bow
$5.
silence for Pretty Deadly. Beginning now.
I do need $5, so all right, I got you. Okay, so I got you. So, start of the show, it was supposed to be Cody, Damian, and Braun up against Solo, Tama, and Jacob. Nick Gauldis informed Cody he'd been taken out of the match and it was out of his hands. Cody asked who he needed to talk to. Nick Gauldis said there was nothing anyone could do. It came from the final boss. The final boss wanted to see him in the ring. Show then started with Jimmy and Drew. It was a really fun match, but then Drew lost for some reason via roll-up. Solo arrived to the arena in a suit. Backstage, Truth walked up to Carmelo Hayes and said they had a match tonight. It was going to be a tag team matchup. Miz booked Mello Don't Miz as a team against Truth and a local Louisiana legend. That came up next, where the Louisiana legend was Louisiana Knight, which is what Truth thought LA Knight stood for. So LA Knight and Truth fought Miz and Carmelo. Shinsuke attacked LA Knight behind the referee's back, and then Miz and Mello hit a really cool tag finish on Truth for the win, which was skull-crushing finale and Mello's codebreaker at the same time. Mello Don't Miz got the win. And then Tiffany faced Candice. Charlotte showed up. Tiffany still beat Candice. Then Candice and Nia beat up Tiffany and Trish. And then Charlotte stood over following Tiffany and pointed at the WrestleMania sign. And then Disco Ball Spotlight is going crazy. It really is. And then Rock showed up and he and Cody just had a thing for the last, little while where Rock said he always wanted to... Rock was like, I always wanted a brother. I want that. Be my brother, Cody. I want you to be my champion. I want that. Cody was like, you want this? Pointing at the title, and Rock was like, no. I want your soul.
Here we go for the championship. Well, something has snapped inside Pretty Deadly. They look like they're full characters. They look every inch the Sonic competitors who would don't care the world of the past. But it's a hot start here for DIY. That's a Prince baby out front.
Five immersive worlds.
And that voice that you guys added, or you haven't on SmackDown. Pay up. I guess I should check my phone, huh? I assume you're going to do it through one of the donation apps.
Now here's a little Wendy's menu hack for you. If you want a super fresh, high-quality burger every time, just tell them you want a hamburger. And then we'll give you one right off the grill. Made for you.
Hey man, I'm a shill. I'll do things for money. Papa needs to pay the bills, so Papa's car payment's due in a week. Thanks, JT. I just call myself Papa. I was gonna say Daddy, but I can't call myself Daddy. It sounds weird.
They supersized the fling and filled it with concentrated detergent. Then added 3 times the Febreze freshness and 4 times the Oxy cleaning power. No wonder I'm obsessed. Try Gain Super Flings. Most Planet Fitness clubs
I already got the money.
save today when you join.
Fuck, what's my Cash App pin? Is it... Oh, I hope that was right. Okay, good, that was right.
During lunch.
Whatever works for you.
Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends February 28th. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Shows up Daddy for the rest of the stream. I'll donate $10 more. Hey man, Daddy needs $10, so... And when Daddy needs $10, he'll do drastic things. I mean, what do I mean by that? I mean, my car payment's due in a fucking week. My car payment's due in a week, and I need money, so Daddy's gonna do what Daddy's got to do. If anyone feels like donating just for the sake of donating, it's JT. Well, thank you, JT. But yeah, no, I was gonna say, if anyone feels like donating for the sake of donating, it's in the description. You don't have to by any means. I'm never gonna sit here. You're never gonna see me sitting here being like, what was her name? There was that girl on Twitch a couple years ago where shill for the money. That's what I'm doing, man. I'm shilling for the fucking money. I'm not going to offer another 24-hour stream for a little while. I'm going to need a few months before I'm willing to do that again. Because I am not a teenager anymore. When I was a teenager, all-nighters like that, I could handle. Now, as an adult, not so easily. Just make it like you're The Rock instead of saying your name. Just say Daddy. The Daddy. Finally. No, I ain't saying that. Finally, the Daddy has come home. Shit, I forgot the milk. Oh, man. But yeah, no. Yeah, no. If I'm ever going to do another 24-hour stream, I'm going to need a few months before I do it again. Like, God, like last month when I did it, it was exhausting. And 9 a.m. Sunday morning, I was gone, down for the count. Good night, knockout. I love you guys too. In a Christian-friendly way, of course. Can I do a 30-hour stream? Fuck no! I could barely do the 24. Colin, you were there and you were calling it boring for most of the time. I could not do a 30. I was ready to die at the end of the 24. For the sake of watching the world burn, I kind of want Pretty Deadly to win. But I think we all know it's going to be Street Profits winning. You mean, yes, I do mean Daddy loves you in a Christian-friendly way. The Christian-friendly way saying, Zach, it's genuinely just a joke. It is 100% just a joke. Okay, hold on. Alright. Fightful jokingly put this image out. Fightful put this image out as a joke. But kind of let him cook. Okay? Let him cook. And the Profits caused the DQ. Corporate Cody against John Cena. I kind of want that now. We want to shake up Cody's reign? Fucking turn him heel. $600 to do a 160-hour stream. How long? That's a week long, isn't it? Like, what? That I think 7 times 24 is yeah, that's a week. I cannot believe I did that in my head. Oh. Corporate Homelander Cody versus Super Cena. I'm kind of in. I'm kind of in on it. Team triple threat or fatal four-way for Motor City. Yeah, probably fatal four-way is my assumption. Oh, okay. Angelo Dawkins is using the big ending now. Oh, man. Yeah, no, the only time Homelander will beat Superman is if it's Cody Rhodes. Pretty much.
People are like the flowers they plant. They'll survive. You're gonna take all of that crazy and you're gonna put it someplace else. I don't want to go to jail. Some flowers are wild and with boundaries. And for these flowers to grow, something has to die.
Hunter, I love that you have a sense of not gonna lie, man. Hunter, I love that you have a sense of long-term storytelling. I'm waiting for the but not every storyline needs to be long-term. I 100% agree with you. Like, if Triple H were here right now, I swear, man, it is genuinely frustrating. And honestly, if Triple H were here right now, I would say to him, "You'd say what, Fat Johnny Gargano?" I thought I was right, Fat AJ Styles. I forgot you grew out your hair to look like Fat AJ Styles, and you're from Georgia, so you're Fat AJ Styles. Listen, I find it funny that for a long time everyone was like, "Oh, we want long-term storytelling," and then I took the wheel because Vince got outed and they knighted me. Ari Emanuel, he was like, "Triple H, you're the chosen one. You're going to be the best creative writer of all time. You're going to do all the tournaments. Every story is going to be at least 6 months long. It's never gonna end. Some are gonna go even longer than that, because the Cody stuff has been going for like 3 years now. It's all a long-term game, you know. Yeah, but it's like predictable as shit. Dad, don't interrupt me, Fat AJ Styles. Don't interrupt. Don't interrupt me, Fat AJ Styles. I will pedigree your ass. Just like I did all the way back on Main Event a few weeks ago. I do long-term storytelling, and yeah, maybe it's predictable, but that's because it's good. You don't go into the Avengers thinking they're gonna lose or wondering if they're gonna lose Infinity War. Shut up! Don't interrupt me! I'll pedigree your ass so fast. Fat AJ Styles. Okay, look, Hunter, don't! I know, don't interrupt you. Look, not every store. This DIY stuff has been going for a while. I love Gargano. Yeah, because you're a fat Johnny Gargano. Okay, Hunter, can you not don't interrupt me, fat AJ Styles! Okay, alright, continue. Every story needs to be long term. It is all about long term storytelling. It is the best. You don't go into a movie thinking the hero is gonna lose. That's why the bad guys, the heels, they always lose. Look at you, Drew McIntyre and Finn Balor. I call him Pin Balor now. I get this picture of him behind me in my office here, but he's Pin Balor now. He loses to everyone. Okay, well, Kevin in the chat wants to know what Katana and Kate have been. Who? The party girls? I don't know who you're talking about. They're women? Women? Yeah. I have like 4 of those on my roster. What? I've got Bianca. I've got Rhea. I've got Liv. I've got Charlotte. I got Tiffany. And then there's some others. So you know of 5 of the women on your roster? Wait, that was 5? Who was the other one again? Tiffany. Oh yeah, Tiffany. She's the one that kind of looks like a buff Sabrina Carpenter. How do you know who that is? I have daughters. Okay, fair enough. But Katana and Kaden, I still don't know who you're talking about. Okay, final thing. Otis and Chad Gable didn't need to be a long-term storyline, bruv, says JT. So JT says Otis and Gable. Yes, it did. They were a team for so many years. They joined in they teamed up for the first time in the stupid TV screen era that the old man thought was such good shit. And then Gable, he got all serious and stuff. You know, he went on this big winning streak as a good guy. Maybe he should have defended and beat Gunther, but you know, Sami Zayn has just that lovable Mick Foley level of politicking backstage, and he got the match with Gunther instead. Because I didn't want to build Gable into a singles champion, and then I turned him heel, and now he loses all the time, and it's great booking because it's long term. Alright, look, Hunter, I got a final. I know I gotta go. And he's gone. He disconnected. He hung up. Cool. It's great you want to win another title, John, but can you come back to work, please?
Six women all vying for a shot to get to WrestleMania matchup comes his way next weekend in Toronto. For Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, their visit to Toronto, it is far less about career goals. It is something far different. This was Sami just 4 days ago.
So, Kev, you say you'll be in Toronto for elimination? Sammy, what are we doing? You are not medically cleared to compete. The answer is no. No, I'm not taking no for an answer. Give me this damn match. It's on 16.
Hi, Kevin. Oh my god. Oh my god, Kevin did this promo outside Sammy's house. What?
It's all gone. Why? Huh? Why? Because you're too proud? Because you're selfish? You are selfish.
Corporate Cody. I'm kind of in on Corporate Cody, though.
To them. I'll never forgive you for that. I'll see you in Toronto.
Yeah, Kevin's lost his mind, hadn't he?
Ask for this. It's all your fault.
There are no depths to which KO will not stoop. Sami Zayn is not 100%, not even close. Management won't accept the risk, so this is all on the neck of Sami Zayn when two of the Canadian greats, Kevin Owens and
Promo said you're supposedly best friend, brother says, hey, I haven't lost my mind. Not yet. Jake, I know you're talking about KO. The weirdest part is, my stepfather's initials are KO.
Now, here is the headline of the night. Nobody saw it coming. The final boss arrived, confronted Cody Rhodes, and said, I want you to be my champion. I want your soul. Will Cody sell out to the final boss? His answer is due next Saturday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, streaming WWE on Peacock from Toronto.
Oh, man. So, this is how we're closing the show, huh?
Damien Priest has been very clear in circling his end goal. And that is that undisputed WWE.
Like he's making a deal with carrying. Will Cody accept? It's like he's making a deal with Karrion Kross. That might be going full death of pro wrestling KO. A kill Owens kill. This isn't KO. This is Kevin Steen. We're getting comparing Rock to the Devil. That's true.
Damien Priest teaming up with Braun Strowman. They take on Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. That's our main event when we return to New Orleans, Louisiana. Don't go anywhere.
Team D is going to be my hands on the seabed replacing Highway. Show some honesty. Cover yourself. The most dangerous job. I got an idea. Traded any pro rivals, pro opponents on any plan, and get iPad and Apple Watch Series 10, all three of us. That's a $1,000 in value. Only on Verizon. We'll be back to talk to responsibility and epic stuff. We make you an epic stuffed crust pizza for $13.99.
Oh, so as you know, Xander, what's up? What we got? The best GM ever, Ava, is going to be 2K25. Your thoughts? Um. Oh man. Remember when Ava wrestled once? You guys remember that? She wrestled once. And they were like, "Oh, you're not very good, are you? You're the Rock's daughter. That's why we hired you. Maybe you can talk as good as your dad." And then she couldn't. Oh man. As soon as this stream is done, 20 minutes, and then I gotta end the stream to get back to doing LAW. LAW is gonna be fun. We got a triple threat tag match to determine the number one contenders. The 2 elimination chamber lineups, the men and women, are gonna have good guys versus bad guys tag matches. So, it's gonna be Eliza Blackstone. Or no, excuse me. It's not gonna be Eliza Blackstone teaming up with any of her opponents. It's gonna be Gabriella Bennett, Smokey Colt, and Jessica Enigma against Blackstone Empire in 6-woman tag action. And then it's the 6 men in the chamber. They're going to have a 6-man tag where it's going to be Chris, Danger, Alexander Blackstone, and Zajac against Triton Phantom, DJ Danger, and Colton. We're going to hear from Carnold. And then the main event of LAW tomorrow is going to be... But yeah, tomorrow on LAW, I'll be in action. It'll be Xander and Raj, Xandermania rematch for the War Games advantage. Also, if you've ever wondered if I straightened my hair, this is how long it would be. This is where we're at with my hair. If I straightened it, it would be down to here. Maybe I'll straighten it for a stream one day. We'll see. Hemlock's got a straightener. You mean Chris squared? I mean, I guess. Dangerously Jericho. Oh God. Oh boy, post-show press conference with Dwayne. I'm good. I'm good. I like that they put Jacob Fatu in the lead now instead of Solo. Thoughts on saving money? I'm not really good at it. I wish I was better at it. That's why I shill for donations sometimes. I mean, that's why Daddy shills for money sometimes. I also need to shill for money because they just announced the Spider-Man 2, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Marvel Legends wave, and I want that Black Cat figure. I want to get Black Cat and Symbiote Spider-Man from that.
First when the year began, Solo Sikoa, that little follow was still around his neck. Now there's just a sense that he's finding himself a bit. But still, of course, doing it with violence, vengeance, taking much no longer the fawning obedience, is not subservient enforcer. It is a far more complex relationship now, but they are reunited and in a big one in this main event.
Clearly been some issues between Solo Sikoa and Jacob.
Oh man, I get to say the line, so that'll be fun.
Lost rival combat and the Moolah power, but that's Jacob Platoon boxing the dogs are
Drew tweeted out a minute ago, there's no escaping the bloodline vortex. Pretty much.
any form of leadership, but it seems at least for now Platoon and Solo Sikoa have got themselves back on the same page, back in fight mode, and that's the big complete.
Almost first official match since that January 6th loss in rival combat. Based on
Fatu taking over, that's awesome. Fatu is the one who should be bringing the WWE title back to the bloodline.
Reese and Strowman and Fatu all together.
Damian Priest spoke to him earlier today. He goes all rather risk in this kind of matchup against these kind of individuals at the moment. Really needs all his health intact. Just 1 week and 1 night away from the Elimination Chamber. The massive prize at stake there for him, but he also realizes it's important to stay right on start. Full harm.
That men's chamber group, you brought it up earlier, but is it difficult? Both of them. Roman Reigns, John Cena, everybody underway, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre himself earlier tonight, Seth Rollins, and Cody Rhodes. They might be looking against Rey Mysterio to earn a spot.
I agree with you. I love the initiative. Logan Paul with 5 world champs on the women's side.
I have a good idea in my universe. ECW with the Hardcore Championship back. What about you, Mr. Universe Mode? Alright, that felt a little backhanded calling me Mr. Universe Mode, but I have a lot of ideas frequently. And you can see some of those ideas play out tomorrow. That's what I'll say there.
Industry and Solo Sikoa is a man we've seen many variations of his persona. He's a real comedian from a street fighter champion, enforcer, a leader of the bloodline. Sometimes exactly what this version of Solo Sikoa is going to entail.
You know, Big Ron's going to
Fatu fans is the leader of Contra when he moonsaulted someone who was on a stretcher. Jeffrey introduced. Yeah, I've seen that stuff.
to then Indianapolis in the Royal Rumble. Six solo out as well.
I love the routes we both went for Austin Theory's face turn. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with how the Austin Theory face turn and LS11's turned out. I worked hard on that.
USA.
Yes, I know Drake Maverick, Rockstar Spud was the former 205 Live general manager. I don't really know what to say to that question though. Haven't seen a guy like Nick Aldis and Roman Reigns as well as having Adam as his mentor. Yeah, I'm very happy with how that's gone so far. Fatu in War Games, with how you book Fatu is going to be going crazy. Yeah, I'm going to be re-recording War Games because the first take I did of it's pretty underwhelming, so I'm going to be redoing it when Ray and I do the commentary, just to try and make it a little more exciting. Like I won't say whose team is winning because it's been booked for a while, but essentially the last person got into the match that was going to be getting in, and there was like 3 minutes of action with all 8 people in the ring, and that was it, and then it was over. Like bell to bell, it was including when people came into the match, it was 10 minutes. So
What has been a wild night of Friday Night SmackDown, and it wraps up with the big man in tag team action as Jacob struggling now, enduring all of this.
Universe, I just had him face turn by knocking out Logan Paul. Matt Goss' Brown Breaker and preventing Logan from entering both the Chamber and Rumble. Theory, that is. When Jacob gets tagged in. Alright, I'm not going to be as loud with it tonight because I'm tired, but just from watching this little SmackDown, I'm tired alone. But as soon as the first connection's made, I'll say the line. Alright. The big truck's getting the little trucks. I said the thing.
One big SOB needs to get to his feet. And uncaged Damien Priest, desperate to do so. Here comes Priest. The right hand against Sokoa.
It's had multiple issues with the likes of Jacob Fatu and Saratoga in recent weeks. Find it rare form.
He wants every part of it kind of played on Sikoa. Oh, big super kick.
So those three. But the word right out of my mouth there, the street kick Damian Priest.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got nothing important to say. I got nothing interesting to say about Damian Priest and Solo Sikoa. I love Damian Priest, I do, but I got nothing exciting to say about him right now.
Priest going up top. Set to tightrope this. To close the show. Speak away from elimination chamber.
After that recoil clothesline from Sikoa was more than one way to skin a cat for Damian Priest.
I assume the good guys are going to win this with Solo accidentally hitting Tama again. God, it is 10:57 p.m. at this point.
Well, that is freakish resistance from Damian Priest. That spinning solo, you and Argy connected. We've seen him put away countless opponents with that move. With the best
The spinning solo.
I'm seeing up the spot down. Dangerous spot that has done so much damage over the past couple of years.
The Samoan spike is hot now. He is calling for it. His return to action.
Oh boy. Like I said, super kick to Jake from Jacob to Solo. Jacob doesn't look entirely upset that he just super kicked Solo either. And bam. Strowman Express. Yeah, you're not going to make it AEW show? What the fuck are you talking about? No, seriously, I'm sorry if I sound like a dick. What the fuck are you talking about? What AEW show? There's no AEW show for me to make it to. I'm going to end the stream here when the show goes off the air. I'm going to finish LAW, and I'm going to maybe try and finish Deadline if I have time. Otherwise, I'm just going to wake up early tomorrow and finish Deadline in the morning. There is no AEW show tomorrow. Whatever, man. All right. Is there an AEW show tomorrow? Oh, Collision, I guess. I don't care about Collision. I've never watched an episode of Collision in my life. I tuned in when Matt Cardona showed up for that match with Edge, and that was it. Alright, I'm wrapping up. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for the premiere.